Welcome to the Serious Futsal Arena in Thomastown, Melbourne. Welcome to the second semi-final between Yarra Allstars and Western Wolves. Michael Chevello, Alex Severovsky with you. Alex, what an exciting match we're in for here. How do you see it going down?
Well, it's a big game. Winner out of this one plays Fitzroy in the final, who we've just seen absolutely gave Camberfield another touch-up. But big game here for Yarra Allstars. They have a chance to go in and play with the big boys. First, they got to get through Western Wolves. At the moment, Western Wolves, for me, look for the far too strong side tonight.
How will it affect the Wolves, however, missing their captain, Stephen Gustus?
Big exclusion, should I say. He's the one that really gives them that calming influence, really directs the play. But one thing there to look at is Abed Shandeb has been in form. He's probably the best youth player in this league, and he's really just turning the league into his own, and one to watch tonight, definitely.
So the Wolves' favourite on Alex's card. We look at Yarra All-Stars. Who do we look out for? Who are the dark horses to watch?
I think for me will be definitely the keepers. The keepers need to play a role tonight. You look at the lineup for the Western Wolves, you got players like Abed Shandeb, Lockie Ramadan, Sinan Gulhak, who can all put away goals. The keeper's going to be the key for me tonight, and if he has a great game, Yarra All-Stars have a chance.
Speaking of goals, do we see a floodgate-type game here? Do we see a tight, low-scoring affair?
Well, speaking to the player around the grounds is saying it's going to be a close game, but for me, I think it's going to be a floodgate. I think Western Wolves are really going to open up tonight. They've got nothing to play for in serious futsal. They've just really got to go for it tonight.
And here we see both teams taking to the court. The Wolves in the familiar yellow and black. The Yarra All-Stars in the white and black. Getting a nice applause from the audience here, who seem to be favouring the Yarra All-Stars as both teams greet one another. We're in for an exciting contest. Certainly the previous game, the previous semi-final, Fitzroy and Campbellfield was that for the first half, where Campbellfield were up 3-0 at half-time, much to the shock of all and sundry before the floodgates did open, and Fitzroy took it home 9-4, scoring 9 consecutive goals. Fitzroy in the second half. We'll see how long this one stays tight. We'll see which side comes out the aggressor. Who do you expect that to be, Alex?
I think it will be Sinan Gulhak. He had a monumental performance on Friday night, and really I think he'll continue on tonight. If you look at Western Wolves, they beat the champions of the Clubs Cup, Moreland 4-3, FC Melbourne 8-4, and then absolutely gave Carlton another touch-up 9-6 in the last round. So it's going to be a big one, and I think Sinan Gulhak is going to have an outing tonight.
Western Wolves have gone 2-3 in their last 5. Yarra All-Stars have gone 3-2 in their last 5. Just defeated league leaders Preston FC on Sunday. The Wolves defeating Melbourne Arcu, the 7th in series football, 8-1 last time out. Number 4th placed Western Wolves. Number 6th placed Yarra All-Stars. Keep an eye on William Ibrahim. Keep an eye on Samir Suleiman. Also Newman Mohammed for the Yarra All-Stars. Sinan Genk, Lokman Ramadan, Abed Chandab, the stars of the Western Wolves. Also Seaman Aroha, a very tricky flanker, great left foot finish. And their goalkeeper, Jason Ishak. His quarterfinals performance, Ishak, was extraordinary. The court is ready. We are just about ready. And once again, Alex, your final thoughts on this one?
I think it'll be a big win for Western Wolves. I think for them, they just have far too much power. And interesting to note, new player for them, Abdul Qadir Fundi, previously played for Region in Series Futsal Victoria, so one to watch, very freestyle type player. I think he'll bring an extra excitement to the Wolves, and he'll light it up. But I think Sinan Gulhak will have an outing tonight for sure.
You can hear the music pumping in the background here at the Series Futsal Arena. You can see a crowd has filed in. I'm having a look up at the screen here, and a lot of support for the Yarra All-Stars as kickoff is just moments away now. And it looks like it will be the Wolves to get us underway. In the form of Sinan Gulhak. Who will meet Fitzroy in the final? A dashing Fitzroy team who put 9 past Campbellfield. And here we go. Ball put out early by the Wolves. To bring it back in will be Newman Mohammed. attacking to the left of screen. All-Stars, I should say, left of screen. Wolves attacking to the right. Big throw out there from the goalkeeper. Just a spill near the goal face. Top of the D, a scramble for it. Nice possession play here. Driven downfield by Wahil Ibrahim.
That was a good run there from Ibrahim. Just couldn't find the final pass, but obviously Michael Ciaras calling it back as it will be a foul. William Borden over the ball. So interesting start here from the All-Stars, coming out early. We've seen that in the earlier game. Can they continue it is the question.
Is Borton going to have a shot? Will he square it back to Ibrahim on his left? He has a shot, looks for the top corner, can't find it. Just pushed over by the goalkeeper, Ishak. Long throw out from him. Defense again from Yarra All-Stars. Looking for it for Awat. But no, taken here by Borton. Just couldn't get to where he wanted to go though. You feel both teams yet to really settle. There are lots of nerves, of course, in the semi-final. Staring ahead, one of these two teams to a rampant Fitzroy.
And good start here from the All-Stars. They bring it in and chance, but Abid Shandeb is swing and a miss as they put away Araha now. Still going, it's a great tackle. Shandeb came flying in, but there was a solid tackle there from Mohammed. So Yarra All-Stars are up for it, Michael.
In plenty of play so far, Newman Mohammed. All-Stars are the aggressors early on. It was also the case with Campbellfield in the first semi-final. We all saw what happened there once Fitzroy got going. Ball to be brought in here by Newman Mohammed. Mohammed to Ibrahim. All-Stars have the right idea, trying to jump Western Wolves early.
And probably the right thing to do is get him on the back foot early, puts the pressure on. And they've just got to beat Ishak here. He's been strong so far.
Mohammed's got the right boot ready. Doesn't go for it though. Throwing caught by the keeper. Now the counter from the Western Wolves down the right side of the court. And the ball just spills over the goal line. Speed showing on Western Wolves every time they break. Nice flick over there to Fuad Awat. In the centre, William Borton. Flick over again. Wolves territory. Ball caught by the keeper after the shot there from Sinan Gulak.
Oh, it's another big save. So on the back foot early. But you can see how dangerous his Gulak is. One chance has already eyed himself in on goal.
Simon Aroha with the corner here. He's got Chandab in his sights. It was a veiled attempt there from the Western Wolves. Number 23, Sinan Gulak, in the thick of it early. High ball finding Toma. Both teams having their chances, but no real clear-cut chances early on. As a crack off the rope boot there from Joseph Toma. Gulak, Toma, Uraha, Chandab. Keeper goes down the centre. And too heavy on the ball there from Simon Uraha.
And that was good work there from the All-Stars. Didn't panic. Play the man-on-man, put the pressure on Western Wolves and they turned it over. And this is where they need to continue that and really put something for it. They've got to be careful. They only got 4 seconds to get rid of the ball. That was pretty close.
Moving the ball around. Fuad Awat just couldn't bring it under control and it spills over the line. Of the two teams going forward so far, as limited opportunities as they've had, Western Wolves have looked the better. Off the left boot there, hopeful was Joseph Toma. Short ball to Toma again off the left, nicely blocked from Newman Mohammed. Third time for Toma, and this time roosts it over the top of the net.
And that's good defending there from the All-Stars. They blocked the holes and weren't able to get in, forcing Wolves to go high and wide. So they've done their homework, and it's good to see. It's just now they've got to put the pieces together, and when they're attacking, that's where they're lacking at the moment. There's Shandeb under the pump, but he will skip away. Good defending there from Mohammed.
Keeper's ball. 17:35 on the clock. Long throw out from goal. Goes over the goal line. Rolling ball, hoping to find Gulak. Defense again. Interchange now for the Wolves. Throw in to square the ball to number 98, William Borton, who has featured heavy in the mix so far. Got the head to it, did Mohammed. Borton off his right, scrambled for it, but never really had his balance.
He's definitely causing headaches for Western Wolves. They're playing a freestyle type of futsal here. They're not really playing possession based. It's really just free flowing, whatever they feel. So it'd be interesting to see how Western Wolves handle that. Usually they're used to the team being structured, whereas at the moment Yarra Allstars are playing that freestyle type futsal, and it'd be interesting to see how they handle that as the game goes on.
Ball out of play again, coming off the boot there of Sinan Gulak. Got some room to move as Borton. Indeed, here's the target here. Brings it down off his right. Good defense. Nicely done from Wolves. Down the right side channel. Shot off the right boot. Just goes astray there for Ayan Toma. Corner. Shot on goal low from Abed Chandab.
It's a chance now here for Sinan. Try to put it in the middle, but it falls away to Borden. Good tackle there from Araha, followed up by Mohammed. So into an action here as we played almost 15:40 in the first half.
High boot there from Borden. Ball falls out. It's Ayan Toma with it. Kick in from Toma. Back in possession, the All-Stars. Switches to the Wolves. Chance here. Good defense, though. And there was a wild shot attempt from Semen Araha.
Important block there from Ibrahim. Had to just stand in the way and make sure it didn't go on in goals. And Araha to bring it in from the side.
Can they spread the field a little here? The Western Wolves. Opportunity now for Araha. Long ball off the left boot. Looking for the high left corner of the net. Yarra All-Stars, the focus there was for number 11, Fasil Awat. Wolves again, left boot just to the side of the post here. The Wolves doing the better attacking so far, Alex.
Yeah, they're both just being frustrated at the moment. They can't get clear-cut chances, and that's why they're doing the long shots. And you can see there's a good run there. Great tackle there from Abed Chandeb, and now as they go forward, this is where they're dangerous, and just couldn't get the right pass there. And Sinan Gulhak couldn't get those long legs in the way. It will be a side ball. So far, both teams can't put it away. That will favour more Yarra All-Stars as the game goes on.
Who will take advantage and put their first score on the board here? Nicely floated over the top, couldn't bring it under control. Now does, off the right boot, sneaks it in. Faisal Awat opens the scoring for the Yarra All-Stars.
Well, who would have predicted that one? It was a half chance there, and a bit unlucky for Abed Chandeb. Just slipped at the last second. You can see he covered his tracks, but slipped right there. Tried to clear it, but good work there from Awat, and then put it away nicely. Ishak beaten, and first blow goes to the All-Stars, and wow. We've seen this early on in the first game. Will we see a repeat this evening?
Ball comes to Ramadan. Fires it right. Goes out of play. So on the back foot early, the Western Wolves. The Yarra All-Stars 1-0 up thanks to a goal from Faisal Awat. Referee blows the whistle. Wolves ball. Down the centre. Nice interception there from Yarra Allstars. Newman Mohammed off the right. Didn't really have the pepper behind it. Control again from the All-Stars. Here's Mohammed. Squares it up. Back to Mohammed. Got it onto his left boot. Good play to maintain the ball there from Newman Mohammed. He has it again here.
You can see the All-Stars just stepping it up a gear now. They're moving it around nicely.
For goal scorer.
Yeah, forcing Wolves to really be on the back foot is another chance there.
Samir Suleiman coming through the centre. Just couldn't connect. An opening gone amiss there for Yarra All-Stars. They are in the white. Western Wolves in the yellow. Nice working of the ball here by Futsal Awat. Also by Newman Mohammed, who has featured very prominently so far with 11 minutes 40 remaining in this first half.
Yeah, you can see it's a turnover there. The ball was rolling. You can see across the guts. It's just letting the players know the ball needs to be still on the line. So plenty of time left for the Wolves. There's a chance now for Shundeb.
Oh, beautifully done. Just couldn't get it past the keeper. Here's the shot at goal. And again, fingertips got to the ball to deny Ayan Toma.
Oh, a couple of big saves there from the All-Stars.
Shot there from Lokman Ramadan. The Wolves agonisingly close to evening the score here. Short corner. Back heel, nicely done from Ramadan. The ball out of play once more. Ramadan with the kick in. Tried to centre it, did Ramadan. Little shoulder tip there from Ayan Toma.
So the All-Stars need to be careful here. There was a big foul throw there, but the referees let it go. Blue coat. I'm not sure who was that intended to, but they turned it over. So interesting to see how the All-Stars manage now the final 10.5 minutes of this first half.
Ball with Newman Mohammed. Nicely played between him and Futsal Awat, the goal scorer. You also see Samir Suleiman in the mix, number 99 for the All-Stars. Awat. Ball over the top here to Blue Coat and out of play.
It's a couple of bad touches since it's come on, so that won't do the confidence any good, but he's experienced enough to get his head back in the game.
Ibrahim launches that one high. Nowhere near the intended target. Blue Coat coming down the line. We've got a player down. It's Wahil Ibrahim. Maybe an injury on that left ankle. Or maybe the calf here. Just pulling the sock down and giving the old gastrocnemius muscle a bit of a rub here.
Yeah, maybe just got a bit of a cork there. The silverback Lockie Ramadan. No malice intended, but he's taken a big knock there. So the physical side of things are coming into it from the Western Wolves. He's saying it's a little bit high, but referee Michael Ciaris will be aware of it. But this is a good little break here. Yarra Allstars can just regather themselves. Western Wolves can also just get something going. Let's have a look on the foul from the replay here. You can see Blue Coat went for a run, and then just got his. You can see he's corked it there from Blue Coat. So not intentional, but those thing.
Awat trying to drive the ball down, looking for his second goal, Futsal Awat. And again off the right boot. Checked there by the Western Wolves. Goes out of play. Wahil Ibrahim. Awat tries to go through two. Couldn't get through the sandwich. Has the ball again. Nicely done. Mohammed Newman looked to square it for a shot on goal, and the Wolves down the centre, inside the D. Can't turn on it though.
It was a good ball there by Fundi, and just couldn't get the turnaround there. So that Yarra Allstars surviving that one. It's now they've got to put it forward as Fundi pinches that one back.
Toma. Short ball off the right there. Not to be though. From Fundi. Very vocal audience inside the Series Futsal Arena in Thomastown, Melbourne for this second semi-final. Yarra Allstars up 1-0 courtesy of a Futsal Awad goal. Off the right boot, opportunity beautifully saved from Ramadan's strike.
That was a big save. You can see Lockie Ramadan using all his power behind him, just palmed him off nicely, but that was a huge save there. And wow, you got to, like we said at the start of the game, the keepers are going to play a massive part of it. So far, so good from the Yarra Allstars. They've got to continue now for the remaining 7.5 minutes.
Saled Osman jousting for the ball there with the big body of Lockie Ramadan. Wolves ball, Ramadan over the top of it. He's got Chundab out to his left. Or will he try and rattle it towards the goal? Tried to play a 1-2. Here's an opportunity now. Beautifully blocked it again. And a third time. What defense there from Yarra Allstars. An opportunity gone astray for the Wolves.
Well, that was a big chance to get back in this game. Pressure defending there. They threw everything there, threw the body, legs, arms, whatever they could behind the goal. Western Wolves couldn't believe they couldn't put that one away.
We were certain it was going to go in, but not to be. And the Wolves still a big egg on the scoreboard. Tried to play it through there, did Ramadan. Ball squared up, but back in possession. The All-Stars. Futsal Awad.
Save. And Fundi there just needed to be more clinical with his position. Just play the simple pass back. Try to do too much fancy and then they turn it over. They're lucky that Ishak managed to pull off a good save.
Nice little check there from Ramadan to put the ball out of play. Prevents Awad, the only goal scorer so far. They are asking a lot of Lockman Ramadan, are the Western Wolves. Can the big man deliver? Often the target goal scorer for the Wolves. Fundi covering here, gets under through him. All-Stars moving the ball around. And it goes out of play for an All-Stars ball. 5.5 minutes remaining in this first half. Wahil Ibrahim to bring it in. Awad. Back to Ibrahim. Cross court. And that was bad control or lack of it there.
He just took his eyes off the ball. So timeout call there by Western Wolves. And Adam Kolak will definitely have to get his charges going. They're not out of the game by all means. They've had their chances, but keepers kept them out. We'll go to a quick ad break. We'll be back after these messages. Don't go away.
Under 5 minutes remaining in this first half. The Western Wolves trailing 1-0 against the Yarra Allstars. Alex, a big question, are the Wolves really missing their captain, Stephen Gustus?
Well, by all things looking at the moment, they are, but they're not out of this game. They've definitely had their chances. The keeper for Yarra Allstars has been phenomenal. It's just, yeah, they're not used to this freestyle type of futsal here. They're used to teams playing a structure type futsal, but Western Wolves are a quality squad. They've got plenty of time to come back in it. It's just got to beat the keeper, that's all.
Borden being brought back onto the court. Was very busy early on in the game. The big man Ramadan couldn't connect off his right. It's gone for a corner. He takes it quickly here. Good goalkeeping. Break on for the All-Stars. They lose possession though. And out.
That was good defending there from Newman Mohammed. Didn't allow him to get past him.
Fundi on the far side. Some open space here for the All-Stars. Borden in the centre. Short ball. Newman Mohammed with the header. Borden. Mohammed off the left.
Oh, big save.
Opportunity. Mohammed tries to square it to Borden. To no avail. Break on now for the Wolves in the counter. Not to be down that right-hand corridor.
That was a huge save there from Ishak there. That was well worked by the All-Stars. They probably felt unlucky they couldn't put it away, but that's serious that's Clubs Cup for you. You've got to put your chances.
Bit of a lazy strike off the right boot there from Lockman Ramadan. And it was Joseph Toma who was dispossessed. Again, Toba trying to put something into the net to get the Wolves on the scoreboard. It's a corner for the yellow and black. All-Stars have been impressive in defence, especially in their goalkeeping. And again, Tomar trying to crack it off that left cannon.
You can see they've got to come up with something different there. And the Yarra All-Stars are defending like a team that is playing serious futsal. They're closing the gaps and not allowing clean-cut shots. And they're just frustrating the Wolves at the moment. As you can see, Ramadan, lovely square ball, but I don't think Abed Chandev was expecting it to come back. As we head in the final 2.5 minutes here. Looks like it's a foul in the centre.
Ball with the Wolves. What can they fashion from this set piece?
They got Toma here looking to let one go. He does. He already found the spot. What a finish that was. They finally break the deadlock.
It is the equaliser the Wolves were working for, and it came courtesy of that set piece.
Let's have a look at the replay here from a set piece. They had one in the wall as Ishak makes a save in the background, and Toma must have found the slightest of gaps here. Did it take a deflection? No, it didn't. And that's probably poor defending. Probably the first real mistake All-Stars have made all evening, and they got punished for it.
Corner on here for the Wolves. Calling for it is Abdeb Chandab. Comes to him now. Nicely blocked out. Borden wants the ball. So too did Wahel Ibrahim. Chandab. Toma. Goes over the goal line. We are drawn 1 goal apiece with 1 minute 15 remaining in the first half. Crack off the left there from Chandab. Borden just couldn't bring the ball down in time. William Borden. We are seeing some free-flowing play now back and forth, Alex.
Yeah, and that's sort of expected from both teams. You can see Chandab starting to really step it up now. As Fundi looking for the line, but that'll run out of play in the last 45 seconds.
So much is focused through 18-year-old Abdeb Chandab. Here's an opportunity off the right boot, and the goal's open, but no, can't find the net. A squandered chance for Joseph Toma. Wow. How did he possibly miss that one?
That was a big chance there to go up 2-1 at half-time. And Yarra All-Stars probably thank their lucky stars that they're not down another goal. And they hope to close this one out here at 1 apiece, but what a finish to this half it's been.
Borton looking for Newman Mohammed. And there it is at the end of the first half. It is Western Wolves 1, Yarra Allstars 1. We'll take a short break and be right back with more. You're watching semi-final number 2 from the Series Futsal Arena in Thomastown, Melbourne. Welcome back inside the Series Futsal Arena at Futsal Oz in Thomastown, Melbourne. Second half underway, a drawn match at the moment, All Stars and Wolves. 1 point apiece, and just like that, the Wolves go ahead. That is a wonderful start to the second half.
And Simon Araha absolutely let that one go, and you can see the replay here. What a start by the Wolves, and Yarra All-Stars on the back foot early as we see a challenge there. But let's have a look at this one here. Chest it down nicely and then just went whack on his left foot. And not the start the All-Stars wanted, that's for sure. And the Wolves take first blood in the second half.
The Western Wolves planting the flag early. Wahil Ibrahim over the ball with Saeed Osman, or I should say with Futsal Awat. Awat, who scored All-Stars' only goal so far. Having a discussion about the set piece, no doubt rehearsed ad nauseum in training. It will be Futsal Awat. He's got Fuad Awat up front as well. Oh, beautifully done! That is superb!
Wow. What a start to this second half by both teams. It's just gone blow for blow at the moment. And just when you thought the Wolves were ahead, the Yarra Allstars decide to peg one back, and it's game on now, Michael.
Perfectly placed precision there from Futsal. 2 goals now for him. We are tied again at 2 goals apiece. A gripping semi-final.
The winner plays Fitzroy in the grand final, so it's a big, big game, this one.
Awat again trying to get the ball in his right foot, but the Wolves come into possession. Down the centre corridor now. It's on. Abed Chundab. Such a fine player at only 18 years old with that endless stamina. Seminaraha squares the ball. He was hoping for it to connect, but just couldn't get there.
Yeah, dangerous player, cross goals there. It's not what you want to see from your team. That gives the opposition a sniff to just get a little touch, and it's in the back of the net. It's a turnover, 4 seconds there, and that's something that Wael Ibrahim really need to be sure of. That's the golden ponytail, Sinan Gulhak. Good tackle there by Ibrahim, making amends.
Ayan Toma with the ball. He's got Gulak to his left. Yellow card, not moving per the referee's instructions. Well, All-Stars have got to get a move on with this. They don't want to make it messy.
The bench has got to be careful too, because they can get a technical foul, and which will lead him to the penalty spot. So the bench has nearly calmed down. And something I noticed that was creeping into the game in the first half was Yarra All-Stars. They were complaining with the referees about the decision, and they took their heads out of the game.
Gulak under control. Tried to square it back to Gulak inside the D, and he was not able to pick up on it. Exciting start here from the Western Wolves. The All-Stars have to maintain their composure, have to settle and gain some rhythm. Can they do that now through Newman Mohammed? Just off the goal line, the Wolves defend. Back up the centre corridor. Here they come again. Opportunity now.
Oh, he sneaked it in.
Wow, the Western Wolves through Abed Chundab. Go ahead 3-2.
Well, it's into an action here in the second half. You can see up one end and then up the other end, the Wolves. And it was a poor tackle, this one. Showed him too early, and then Abed Chundab, I don't think he meant this. He's almost stepped on it and just got a leg out.
The recovery, though, of the young man was superb. 3-2, Western Wolves leading. 19 minutes, 5 seconds to go. Second half, and it's on again. Seminole Raha coming close, just couldn't fiddle his way through. It will be a corner here for the Wolves.
And they're starting to slowly get more involved in this game now and control the tempo. All Stars need to be careful. They need to just keep the composure.
Long ball out from the keeper, headed away out of defence. Ball comes down to Toma. Brings it under control again. And just loses his footing, does Toma. Ibrahim in the centre, dispossessed. Gulak trying to slalom his way through. Still has the ball here, Gulak. Came close. Toma was threatening on the inside, that being Ayan Toma.
Yeah, just needed to go to his left-hand side there, Sinan Gulhak. He had Simon Araha patiently waiting. And we've got Yarra All-Stars a player down, so number 6 there, Wael Ibrahim, has been strong in defence for him.
If you're watching online, folks, if you're on YouTube, do drop us a message, or on Facebook, and let us know how you're enjoying the game and how you think it'll go down. Who will face Fitzroy in the final? At the moment, Western Wolves up 3-2 on the Yarra All-Stars.
So he's back on his feet, which is good to see.
Gulak goes on his own. And straight to the touchline, out of play for a corner here for the Wolves. Gulak wants it. Doesn't receive. Kick in now from Faisal Awat. Newman Mohammed. Long legs down the centre. Chance here for Yarra All-Stars. And Fuad Awat just couldn't sneak the ball in.
And Shonde making goal line save there. That was a beautiful play.
Newman Mohammed lofts it over with the right boot.
They are pressuring Yarra Allstars and need to just be clinical. There's Gulhak on the volley, but wide.
Gulak constantly threatening for the Wolves. The number 23. Couldn't find Newman Mohammed. Out of trouble momentarily. Ball in possession of Ayan Toma. Oh, lets it drift. There was no one behind Seminaraha. And now Mohammed storms forward. An opportunity for the All-Stars. Keeper was off his line momentarily. Newman Mohammed wasn't there to greet the ball. And it does go out of play for an All-Stars ball.
Another chance there for the All-Stars. They just couldn't pull the trigger. And they're slowly creeping up.
Fuarawa to bring it in. Newman Mohammed off the right. Takes a deflection. Will be a corner for the All-Stars. 16:30 remaining. Second half. 3-2 to the Wolves. Good defense. Here comes Bin Lochlan Ramadan. Chundab tried to play the assist subtly, maybe a little too subtle though. Out of defense now for the All-Stars. But nicely taken out from Seminaraha. Ramadan is such a big, imposing presence every time he's on the court, Alex.
Yeah, absolutely, and he absolutely shows it too. But players tend to get a little bit afraid when he's near them, as you can see the size advantage, and he just uses it to his best ability. It's so hard to beat, and he's very good holding the ball. As Abed Shandab here makes a big run, and good defending there by Ibrahim.
A gliding run from young Abed Shandab. Oh, how about that? It's put in by Borton. A deft touch to even the score.
Well, he just pushed the Silverback out the way, and what a finish that was. It was a great throw in too. Let's have a look at it here. It's very rare you see the Silverback out muscled, but that was a great finish, and we've got a game on our hands at 3. Oh, and they just pull one back. Simon Araha absolutely let one rip, and celebrations to continue. Wow, what a game this is.
It is a free-flowing affair inside the Series Futsal Arena in semi-final number 2.
We'll have a look at the replay here. As we watched one and now the other, you can see Araha on his own and just went whack, and oh, that's got a feel for the All-Stars there. They just got back in. There's a chance. Oh,
Borton again with a chance off the assist from Samir Suleiman.
Well, this game's livening up now.
Oh, it's an absolute firecracker, that's for sure. Borton again, a big threat in front of goal. Oh, and it goes in! And
wow.
Samir Suleiman!
This
smashing goal!
Wow. What can we say here, Michael? It's just like two heavyweights just landing blow after blow. And Borton again involved, using his body well, laid it off nicely. And it's just a finish here. And Ishak, you can see his frustrations. He'll be disappointed with that one. But what a game we got now, 4-all. With 13 minutes 45 left to play.
All-Stars in possession. Have they got the momentum to keep it going? Samir Suleiman on the scorecard. Borton hoping for a flick from behind. Cleaned up by Chundab. The big man Ramadan calling for it. Here he is now. Gets the turn. Just didn't have the flight of foot, did Lochman Ramadan.
That's good defending there from Saeed Osman.
Blueco bringing the ball in. Intercepted down the centre corridor. Goes Fasil Awat. He scored the first and second goals for Yarra All-Stars.
Wow. For the neutrals at home, what a game we got in our hands here. Can the All-Stars cause a big upset? Ishak wins blue coat. It just hasn't been his evening tonight. He's had caused a couple of turnovers.
Saeed Osman, the big man for the Yarra Allstars, also on the court. Here he is now, Osman. Feeds the ball down the right side of the court. Goes over the goal line. It will be a corner here for the All-Stars. They've got the towering presence of Futsal Awat inside the D. They've got Osman on the outside. Borton in close. It's Borton. It's Osman. Sloppy there from Osman. Complaining something from Futsal Awat that he didn't like. And it goes out off Borton. Ramadan to Araha. Araha off his left. Is he confident enough? Ramadan shoots it up. Easy ball for the keeper. Now it's back with Futsal Awat. Borton in the centre. Awat. Nice combination between them. Ramadan gets the ball. Araha.
There's a foul there from Simon Araha. Well,
we are sweating here, Alex. This is heart-thumping stuff in this second semi-final.
Absolutely, and that's what we wanted to see. It's definitely superseded the first game, that's for sure.
Borton with a headed attempt. He's already scored tonight. Not on that occasion. Who will go ahead? Ramadan back heel!
Oh.
That was wonderful! Ramadan the back heel to Fundy and slides it into the net.
And that's just why he's such an important member of the team. He just held up the ball nicely here, and Lockie Ramadan patiently waited, and that's good running there from Fundi. Didn't give up and then just slotted it away, wrong-footed the keeper, and Western Wolves take the lead once again.
What a wonderful assist from Lokman Ramadan. 5-4 now the Wolves. 10 minutes 35 remaining. Second half of the second semi-final. Ramadan again, the big fella. Off the left boot. Couldn't get it in. Ball goes out of play. Throw in from Ramadan. Squares it for Fundy. Dispossessed. Fundy and Ramadan, this duo up front causing problems.
Yeah, they're just great to see them. It's really the first game they're playing together. As Yarra Allstars, they're turning it over in a bad position, but the keeper recovers, and it's going to be a free kick. So they just got to gather themselves in. A reminder of the 10 minutes. They're still in this game. They've gone toe-to-toe with Western Wolves. They've just got to figure out a way how they can maintain Fundi at the moment. He's just turning on the magic.
Samir Suleiman dispossessed. Back with the Western Wolves. Osman going after it. Fundy causing all sorts of problems, all sorts of headaches. Chandab squares it. Fundi!
Oh.
Had a chance. Good assist there from Abed Chandab.
Yeah, had to go with his left foot, went with his right, and got the angles all wrong. So
Borton. Got Suleiman out to the centre. Newman Mohammed back to Borton, back to Mohammed. An opportunity, keeper off, but Mohammed couldn't capitalise.
Just couldn't get a foot to it.
Ramadan down the line. Quick kick in from him. Chundab waiting in the centre. Now he's got it. No, he doesn't. Beautiful little slip around there from Newman Mohammed. And just walks into the human wall that is Ramadan. Chandab. Oh, it goes in off the boot of Wahil Ibrahim. And it's another goal for the Western Wolves.
And a bit unlucky there from Wahil Ibrahim. Was in the right position, but unfortunately just wasn't able to get the direction he wanted. But once again, Lockie Ramadan providing a lovely ball there. And Chandab was squaring it to Fundi, but didn't really need to in the end. And Western Wolves extend their lead now to 6-4.
What a trio they are. Fundi, Ramadan and Chandab. Causing absolute nightmares for the Yarra Allstars. They cannot afford to concede another goal, or they may very well be out of this semi-final, the All-Stars. The Wolves on song. They are baying, they are howling at the moon in Thomastown, the Western Wolves. Newman Mohammed off the left boot and just shy.
Plenty of time left, 8 minutes to go.
Samir Suleiman. Gulak trying to get the ball back. Back heel. Straight to the Wolves. Chandab goes out wide to Joe Toma. Gulak tries a shot off the left boot. Corner here. Takes it quickly. And again, Joseph Toma.
They're just dropping their sort of heads of the little bit at the moment at Yarra Allstars. They're not out of this game. They just need to continue working hard as a unit.
Gulak trying to switch it onto his left boot. Here he is again on the right boot. Back to Fundi. Toma. Chunda. Good goalkeeping. The break is on now for Newman Mohammed. He had Samir Suleiman waiting for him. Couldn't find it though.
They just need to maybe call a timeout here, Yarra All-Stars, and when they get the ball again and just recuperate, get back to basics. At the moment, they're just not doing the 1%ers, and that's letting the Wolves dictate the play.
To bring in here, Samir Suleiman. What can the All-Stars open up? Suleiman again. Lets it go. Fundi gives it up. Ball turned over a couple of times. Suleiman on the far line. Has a shot. Good goalkeeping again to deny Samir Suleiman. Referee blowing the whistle here. There's going to be a card coming out for that.
Yeah.
Poor sportsmanship.
Fundi there, just
unnecessary though, Alex.
Yeah, not needed. They've got the lead. They know they're in control of the game, and that puts you on the back foot now when you need to put in a challenge.
Chance there for the Yarra All-Stars. You sense the frustration creeping in for the All-Stars. And again, another attempt gone astray for Seminaraha, I should say for Fasil Awat. All-Stars now have the clock ticking against them. Time becomes their enemy. Corner here. Fasil Awat off the right. Couldn't snake its way through. Awat scoring the first and second goals for the Yarra All-Stars earlier on tonight. Fuad Awat.
Oh, good.
Suleiman.
There's a big save there from Ishak. Well worked ball. Just couldn't find the end product again.
Fuad Awat, a lazy attempt off the left leg. Down the centre. Intercepted there by Chundab. Foul on the All-Stars. Under 5 minutes to go now, Alex.
You know, the thing that I've noticed is Western Wolves on 4 fouls. All-Stars maybe need to take those hits, hold on to the ball and let it play. Hit you, foul count goes up, easy penalty chances for you. It's something maybe experience that, you know, maybe their coach needs to implement in their game. They've got to do something different at the moment. Nothing's working for them.
Low ball.
And that's the 5th foul.
Okay.
And, you know, next foul, they go to the penalty spot. Fundi's in trouble already. He's already on a yellow card, so I would be targeting, you know, him and try to ruffle him up a little bit, so then he, you know, maybe loses that patience and gives away a foul.
With 5 fouls on the board, is this the opening Yarra All-Stars need? Can they work it to their advantage? Joseph Toma. Toma tried to turn it around and Samir Suleiman met it and puts it over the line. Throw in for the Wolves. All-Stars in possession. Fasil Awat. Hoping for a hat trick. Goes to the corner.
Just got to move it a bit faster here.
Wahil Ibrahim. Far ball, but Gulak just couldn't get there for the Wolves.
Yeah, and now it's just about clock management for Western Wolves now. Maintain possession, don't do anything silly. Keep it clean. There's a late challenge there.
Got body checked, did Toma.
So, very lucky not to get a card for that one. But they got to be careful too, because they're on 3 fouls. You know, they can slowly creep up against them. We've seen Toma hit one in the first half. Beautiful free kick. Will he do the same here?
Joseph Toma over the top of the ball, off the left boot. Ooh, it went high and just wide of that top left corner of the net. Low ball out from the keeper. Nicely turned there by Samir Suleiman. A good block.
Big save there from Ishak.
2 minutes 30 remaining for the Yarra Allstars to try and get 2 goals on the board and even it up. Playing it down the left side. Moves it to the right side of the court. Trying to open up the Wolves. Samir Suleiman dispossessed. Back in possession for the All-Stars. And again, Suleiman dispossessed and the ball goes out of play.
Yeah, just needed to hold on to the ball there and wait for the runners to come in. Don't try to do too fancy. They got away with it that time, but next time probably won't be so lucky.
Ibrahim in close, finds it, left boot, can't score. Wolves on the counter break here. Gulak's the target in the centre. Here he is now. Ooh. Gulak had a chance to maybe seal the game. Was taken from him.
So we're in stop clock territory now. Every time the ball goes out, the stop clock will pause until the ball is back into play. So it just gives bit of extra time and composure for the All-Stars, but they've got to do something with a good turn.
Suleiman turned onto the left. Just couldn't thread it into the net. There is still time for the All-Stars to bring this one back.
Minute 40 to go.
Centered ball, nice little flick on. Gulak lobs it. Corner here for the Wolves. Gulak to take it.
Ooh,
off the side of the boot from Ayan Toma. And Gulak cracks it into the sideboarding.
It'll be a corner. So
took a deflection there. Gulak trying to find Abed Chandab. And Borton couldn't make anything of it, moving into attack.
So interesting note, Wolves now are on 5 fouls. That's what the sound was. So now every foul they give away now means a penalty spot for the Yarra All-Stars. Will they take advantage of it is the question.
Oh, that one was a poor one. He had time to bring it under control there, Fasil Awat. It's a Wolves ball. To the keeper. Gulak is up front for the Wolves. Nowhere near him though. 1 minute 15, 1 minute 18 remaining. Who will meet Fitzroy in the final? This a much closer one than Fitzroy and Campbellfield in semi-final number 1, where we saw a 9-4 scoreboard for Fitzroy after they were trailing 3-0 at half-time. Gulak. Always a threat, Sinan Gulak. Ooh, that was some power behind that one, Alex.
Yeah, Rahat just going wide there. So whistle's gone here. I'm not sure what it's for. It looks like it's a timeout here. So it looks like Western Wolves have called a timeout. We'll be back right after these messages don't go away.
Final stages of the second half from inside the Series Futsal Arena of semi-final number 2. Western Wolves 6, Yarra Allstars 4. It is all for the All-Stars to do. They have come close.
They can't play it back. Has already played it to the keeper, and it's not what they wanted to see. The winner will play Fitzroy. The final will be on the 18th of December. Time to be confirmed, but at the moment, Fitzroy are definitely in it, and now could be Western Wolves. They're 52 seconds away.
Chance here off the right boot. Borton tried to get a flick into the net. Lots of pressure applied by the Wolves. The All-Stars are scurrying. Fasil Awad coming forward, scorer of 2 goals tonight. Here's Borton off the right, tried to go low.
Important block there from Abed Chandeb.
Half a minute now. There needs to be something special. A minor miracle from the Yarra All-Stars. We've seen the Wolves score in quick succession tonight. Can the All-Stars do it when it matters?
Well, they've got just under 30 seconds left to go.
Ball in here from Ayan Toma to Gulak. Tried off his right boot. It will be Ayan Toma again. This from the corner. Squares it. Toma with a shot. Blocked in defense. Gulak now with the ball. Throws it in. Borton tried to bring it under control. Awat. Here's the break on now. And it's cut out well by Abed Chandab. Chanda, beautiful assist. Oh, that was lovely. That was exquisite.
And that's Sinan Gulak's goal. In the end, they were far too strong. And if you look at the replay here, just went the wrong way. He did have Borton to his right, unfortunately. And you can see Chandab here with a no-look pass. And good work there. Toma just squared it, and Gulak's not going to miss from there. And there it is. The Western Wolves take this one out 7-4 in the end. What a game we had in our hands, Michael. The Yarra All-Stars gave it their best, but the Wolves just had too much firepower in the end, and they will play Fitzroy in the grand final.
What a night for goal scoring. 9-4 in our first semi-final, 7-4 in our second semi-final. The Western Wolves to meet Fitzroy on December 18th in the final. It cannot come quick enough. Folks, we hope you enjoyed both semi-finals tonight. We'll be back in just a moment for an All-Star, for a Wolves player chat.
No free kick, says it's Abbott. What a mop up. Abbott, what a great play, little Abbott. Look at it, Abbott. Look at Abbott. Abbott. No way. Oh, there it is. Oh, what a way to score. Holding the ball. The and win it. Over the top, Buddy Abbott. It's got to be good here. And Fitzroy are champions.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I've got Adam Kolak from the Western Wolves. Congratulations. That was a hard-fought win in the end.
Yeah, the boys, you know, at the start, they were a bit sketchy, but they brought it back.
Talk us through that game, because you're used to playing teams that are structured. Tonight, Yarra All-Stars are sort of a freestyle type futsal team. How did you guys set up for them?
Yeah, at the start, you know, we wanted to see how they play. So we wanted to counter on the way they play, see their openings. You know, they gave us a bit of openings. We played those 1-2s very well. You know, Simon, Abed, you know, the whole team, they're just amazing the way they played.
At half-time, what was the message from yourself to the boys?
We're here, we made it this far. Let's go to the end.
It must have worked, because you got 2 quick goals, and then the Yarra All-Stars pegged it back. Well, how did the second half sort of change from the...
Well, the second half changed in a way where we wanted to see the way they played structurally. So we wanted to counter their structure.
Yep.
So that's what we focused on. That's what we got, basically.
You got to play Fitzroy in the grand final. You're obviously going to give yourselves a chance. How do you prepare for Fitzroy?
A lot of training. They're a very structured team, so yeah, we got a lot of training to do. We got a lot to put in and see what we got.
Well, congratulations, Adam and the team. Good luck for the grand final. Like we said, ladies and gentlemen, December 18th is when the grand final is. We want to thank you all for watching. It's been a fantastic evening of futsal. We'll see you tomorrow night for Serious Futsal Victoria. Plenty of action still left to go.